I'm Mike Garrity, and this is 3 Wide Life. Racing's heating up and we've been all over the place. We went late model racing with Tiff Daniels at Hickory Motor Speedway. For all you dirt enthusiasts, Bruton Smith and Ray Evernham kicked off a brand new series. We saw Shane Meals return to the Hoosier 100 and I got to go-kart race with the King. But to kick this episode off, we visited with one of NASCAR's biggest names. We sent our very own Aaron Evernham to Martin Truex's shop, but it's not what you'd expect.
Hey, Aaron Evernham here, hanging out at Martin Truex Jr.'s race shop. Usually cars, parts, wrenches. Tonight, high fashion, designer clothes, schmancy shoes, all for a great cause, the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation. Martin, tell us a little bit about this evening's event.
Well, this is our second annual Catwalk for a Cause. It's a fashion show that my girlfriend Sherry and everybody here at the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation puts on. And it's just a fashion show. We've got some kids coming here to walk in the show, and that kind of helps tie it in. All the proceeds tonight are going to Levine's Children's Hospital, and we're really excited to put it on.
My boutique, Lavender, and Fresh Boutique and Ava Lilies are participating, and we have 4 of our children from Levine's Children's Hospital walking in the show tonight. So we've had a great turnout so far, and I'm looking forward to a great night.
We know you're good friends with Sherry, but what brings you out tonight for this specific event?
I think what Sherry and Martin do for these kids and how much fun she is to have an event incorporating her store and the foundation and just trying to bring everybody together to bring kids' wishes. I just think it's a great idea, and it's kind of cool to be here. I wasn't able to go last year, but I'm glad to be here this year.
Now, Ray was slightly offended that he wasn't asked to model in the show. Were you guys asked to model?
No, we weren't. I think Max would be a good candidate for it.
Really?
He could do like the Zoolander pose.
Yeah, I'm ready for anything.
Look at me. Do I look like I'm into fashion?
Of course. Well, I've seen your wife and your daughter at Lavender Boutique before.
Well, I have, but let me tell you how much I'm into fashion. When you see me on Fox, whatever I'm wearing, Linda hung the whole package together because I'd have stripes with checks, and she hangs the tie, the shirt, the suit, everything together. If they fall off the hanger, I'm lost because I'll mix and match, I guarantee, the wrong way. I love looking at good fashion, but I struggle kind of putting it together for myself.
Robin, I know you played a big part in making this evening happen. What was it like behind the scenes?
I don't think I played as big of a role as the little ones. I got to dress them and make sure they did their walk, and those are the most confident, adorable kids I've ever come across. And they were all about it. They were popping their collar and blowing kisses, and I only teared up like 4 times. I think Sherry cried a few times too. So it really made the show. I love being a part of it. I like being behind the scenes and making sure it all happened. There's always a couple glitches here and there, but I think that's what makes the show at the end of it all. So
I think the kids were everybody's favorite part of the night. I mean, we couldn't have done it without them. We've been working really hard for this night for a couple months, and last year we didn't have the kids in it, so I think you know, if you asked anybody in the crowd what their favorite part was, it had to have been, you know, our Levine's kids walking the runway, for sure.
After all that fashion, I've got a lot of shopping to do. Just like to thank Martin Truex Jr. and Sherry Pollux and everyone from the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation for letting us be part of this evening.
You know we love charity, and I got a chance to go to Victory Lane Karting and race in a celebrity go-kart race to benefit the Paralyzed Veterans Association, and they let me drive on the media team. We're back here just hanging out, talking to some of the drivers, but I gotta be honest, I don't know if I can just be chill when I interview the King. There's something about the King that you can't exactly be laid back and start elbowing. You kind of have to be upright. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's 7 championships, I'm not sure. King, your name is synonymous with racing, and you kind of have a choice of any charity. All these charities would love to have you endorse them. What is it about the PBA that makes it so special for you?
Well, this is just one of the things that that Petty Family Foundation gets involved in. But we got involved in this probably 5 or 6 years ago, and I'd heard of Paralyzed Veterans of America. Never really got in. Got talking to some boys one day, rolling around in a wheelchair. I said, what's going on, And they said, we're part of the Paralyzed Veterans of America, and we'd like for you to come and try to help us out a little bit. And I said, great, man. It's a way for us and the racing team to say thank you guys. For even going over there, but you suffered, and we'll try to help you as much as we can.
You guys want to get in here? You have the bigger camera. What is it about PBA that makes you want to get involved?
Are we on camera with this?
Well, I'm always on camera.
All right, well, that's fair. I mean, I have a affection for military. My actual foundation, Checker Flag Foundation. They're we specialize on those who have made sacrifices for the community. And you think about that, PBA, that's a pretty dang good fit.
Yeah. Are you a car guy?
NASCAR. I've been a NASCAR guy. NASCAR, a little bit off-road, a little bit of ALMS when the Corvettes are running. Drag racing, I like drag racing.
So you're a Chevy guy?
Oh yeah, I'm a Chevy guy. I got a Corvette tattoo, come on.
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm a Corvette guy.
No rules.
Good, because I'm driving, so I'm going to turn somewhere.
Just make sure that you're wearing a blue helmet.
Are you wearing a blue helmet?
Yeah.
No, I think I'm going to turn Travis. I think I'm going to turn Guapo. Just because. I don't know why, because I love his last name.
Next stint is 30 minutes by having one driver on a team, okay? So come on over here, we're going to pull chips.
I'm going to go get some socks. I got socks back there.
So best 5 races. Car in the back. Because he wants to.
Where are our media guys? Do we know who our other 2 guys are? Hey, Mike Garrity.
Chris Johnson.
Nice to meet you.
We actually turned pretty good times, but we were already down 2 laps. Only 10 minutes left, so what do? I hit a bunch of stuff. I hit lots of people. I'll just be mad in the car.
Just another race you don't qualify for. Lots of money on the line. I got to call the sponsor now. Wait, we don't have a sponsor. All right, well then I'm just going to go home and have a peanut butter sandwich. We're 3 Wide Life. We get there how we can.
We're here at Hickory Motor Speedway for the Easter Bunny 150. It's the first past Super Late Model National Series race of the season. So let's go check out what these guys have in store for us this year. David, you finally got an off weekend in your Cup car and you're out here running your past late model. What are your goals for tonight?
Try to finish. We came up here last year and that was only the 2nd or 3rd time out in our late model car. So we didn't finish this race a year ago. 150 green flag laps here at Hickory, that's a long night.
These big engine cars, you just really have to look after them. You know, if you go too early, you just won't have anything left at the end. So we just have to conserve tires, get us a good riding spot, and stay out of trouble. That's all you can do, you know, just really satisfied with these new cars that we have, our Bull City Race Car brand. It's really been good to start with.
We're probably just going to ride it out for the first 100 laps or so and
try to stay up in the top 10 and just see if we have enough tire at the end to make a move.
Well, it's 150 laps, pretty long race, so just kind of bide our time, and hopefully we got this 6 Chevy there at the end, you know.
Solid race tonight, coming home third. Take us through it.
Yeah, we had a car that was off just a tick, but it doesn't take much for this series. There's just so many good teams here, really experienced drivers, experienced teams. You don't have to be off much to be third or fourth. And we had a car that was close, but it wasn't perfect, and we didn't win the race. Finished third.
Preston, that was a crazy finish. You were leading up to that last restart. Take us through it.
Man, I really hated to see that caution come out because, you know, 2 to go, we were really on cruise control. Thought I had it in the bag, and, you know, I'm tired of finishing second. Well, you know, I'll tell you what, it takes this car a few laps to get wound up, you know, and I thought that if I scrubbed my tires hard enough, kept the heat in them, that we'd be all right, and it just wasn't enough.
Stephen, congratulations on the win. What a crazy finish. Take us through that last restart.
You know, I really didn't know what was going to happen. Preston's a good race car driver. He's a veteran, you know, and I'm just a rookie out here trying to hold my own. And when I saw the green-white checker coming, I knew I had to get going on the outside. And luckily I had the outside because that is a preferred line around this place on all the restarts. And, you know, when I got to the outside of him, we got into turn 1. We hit rear me up the racetrack a little bit. We were rubbing and bumping, but that's all racing, you know. Finally got ahead of him, and he was in my rear bumper coming down the start-finish line, you know. But that's just racing, and he drove me clean, you know.
Hey guys, Megan Kolb with 3 Wide Life. After much anticipation, the day has finally come. Tonight, history will be made. It's the first time the U.S. Legends modified cars will be racing competitively at East Lincoln Speedway. The guys are here and the cars are here. Let's go find out what all the hype's about.
Willie Evernham. I'm here at East Lincoln Speedway for the first inaugural U.S. Legends Modified race. There's about 10 cars. It should be a pretty good night. My uncle Ray Evernham designed it and is helping promote the series. Like I said, this is the first ever one, so we haven't really seen how these things are going to race together, but it should, like I said, it should be a pretty good show.
Sean Parker, the man behind the scenes with the U.S. Legends car. Sean, how excited are you to see these cars running tonight?
Oh, it's great to finally see these cars hit the track. I've been around since the beginning with all the testing, and I've seen the development time that Ray Evernham's put into them, and it's just awesome to see it finally come to fruition. I've seen 3 or 4 cars run a few times, but I've never had the chance to see this many cars, and it's great just to see it come together.
I'm here with Evan York, who probably has the cutest car out here of the night, I got to admit. I'm a sucker for the puppies, but it's also his first time racing on a dirt oval. You a little nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, more of anxious. I'm really excited to go run with these guys. You know, it's my first time on a dirt oval, like you said. I'm really in it for the experience, hoping to keep all the panels in the same shape, have a good time, and maybe we'll be up there in the front. Who knows?
Well, I think the biggest thing the fans are going to see is that the cars are going to be running nose to tail, side by side. I really don't think you're going to see a guy checking out and driving off away from the pack just because the cars are so even.
I'm feeling a little nervous. I mean, I'm not going to lie, this is the first race, and everybody gets a little bit of butterflies, but I'm feeling pretty good, pretty confident in me and my car. I only drew 2, so that was good. 8 was the worst, and that wouldn't have been very good. So I'm on the outside pole, outside Tommy Krellis. He's really tough, so I'm just going to have to work around the outside and figure out another racing line so I can get by him.
was the ending to a good night. The draw went in our hands. I won the heat race, finished second to Tommy Corellis. As talented and the stories that I've heard of him just dominating up north, it feels like a win.
In victory lane right now with Tommy Corrales, first driver ever to win in the U.S. Legends Modified. Congratulations, that's got to feel and sound pretty good.
It sounded real good and it felt good too.
All right, well congratulations again to Tommy and congrats as well to the U.S. Legends Modified cars. This is going to be an exciting season and we're looking forward to coming back out here again.
Guys, stay tuned, we'll be right back. All the stories you've seen today are on our website. You have to check it out, and you're going to find so much more. We've got funny, cutting edge, and even some stuff we can't show on TV. Here's a sample.
I'm biased because sprint cars are my world, and I think sprint cars are the purest form of racing. It's the rawest form of racing. It's go now racing. It's not wait for a pit stop or wait for anything. It's go for the throat.
Maybe I can just be English. Just straight up, just become
I don't know if
English.
your accent yourself even is actually.
I don't think you really know. You're not. Oh, you're not a professional English accent guy. Okay.
I mean, back in '92, this was a heck of a race car. Thanks, Steve Mill, for that. You ready to roll? Do you ever dream of lions? Are we out like a fat kid in dodgeball?
One of my favorite things to do on the website is check out the video blog. We've been following our friend Shane Meal ever since his racing accident at Terre Haute last year. Now our latest installment comes from Shane's return to the Hoosier 100, the site of his most proud racing moment.
Shows how good the state is, and I mean, I appreciate everything. Lots of prayers and all sorts of stuff have been put into me, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all that. I just want to thank y'all for coming out, fighting this cold weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, you might see him right here, but he has led 71 laps here during the 100 last year, and his name is going to be forever in the record books, along with E.J. Floyd, Jimmy Bryant, Mario Andretti, just to mention a few of the great winners here at the Hoosier 100. One more thing, Shane's got something else to say.
Sorry, I don't mean to sound like my tired ass. I got really nice t-shirts for sale on the backside. And y'all say, hey, my mother, give her a kiss on the cheek, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, go buy a t-shirt, okay? But before you do, let's give my friend Shane Mill a gigantic round of applause. Shane, again, please thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to give the command, the four most famous words in all of motorsports, our Grand Marshal, once again welcome Mr. Shane Mill.
Thanks for tuning in. I hope we've given you your racing fix for this week. Make sure you become a fan on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And I'm serious, our new website is awesome and we're constantly updating it with great stuff. Until next week, keep on living the 3-wide life.